Hello and welcome to this special edition regarding the latest updates from the world, more specifically the World Cup, as Spain finally beat Argentina in the final after extra time 1-0 with two other disallowed goals. We'll be shedding more light on this historic achievement for Spain, the second World Cup title after the first one in 2010 in South Africa. And the loss of Argentina, as we witnessed, totally expected after their performances in the past few elimination rounds. And to be shedding more light on all those updates, I'm honored to be having with me over the phone Mr. Mohamed Abou Samra, the sports analyst and the former football player for Ghazl Al-Mahalla. Mr. Abou Samra, thank you very much for being with us tonight on Nile TV International and this special edition.
Good evening to you, Mr. Ahmed. Always a great honor to be with you.
The honor is all mine. Of course, a lot of people expected Spain to be winning the final. A lot of Egyptians were rooting for Spain to be winning the final against Argentina, especially after what had happened in regards of controversy with the refereeing decisions for Argentina against Egypt and for Argentina against Switzerland. But did you expect such a humiliation for the Argentinian team in the final?
Yes, to be honest, Ahmed, it's not that easy to beat Argentina. Argentina is one of the great pillars of football ever since their first title as a World Cup champion in '78 in Argentina. And then they won the title for the second time in '86, third time in Russia in 2018. So Argentina is, as for title, is bigger than Spain. Tonight, Spain, they got their second title after the first title, as you mentioned, Ahmed, in 2010. So logically, many people, I was waiting for Spain to win. Honestly, as an Egyptian, I was hoping that Spain will win, but 5 minutes after the match, I was talking to my friends, and then I told them that Argentina will win tonight, maybe after the penalty kicks.
Yes.
But I was not expecting this performance, Ahmed. As you mentioned, exactly, it was a humiliation for Argentina. It's not that easy to have a possession of the ball more than 75%.
Yes.
For Spain, even before the red card deserved for Enzo Fernandez, only 3 or 5 minutes before the end of the match, the end of the first 90 minutes. And then it was the same thing, maybe harder for the Argentinians in the additional time, the third and the fourth time. So I do believe that Spain, they deserve the title. I do believe that Argentina, they made a lot of profits, Ahmed, because of the problem of arbitration. It's not only during the match of Egypt or Switzerland or England.
Even against Algeria.
Even, yeah, as you mentioned, the first match, the very first match in the World Cup against Algeria, I think that Messi deserved a red card in the second half. So maybe it's something emotional for the referees. Maybe it's something that has a lot of interest with the publicity with FIFA. Maybe they wanted Messi to be there until the end. Maybe they wanted Messi to get the second title, the second consecutive title after their winning in 2022 in Qatar. Anyway, I was so happy for the Spanish. They deserved the match. And let me tell you that the Spanish, they deserved a refused goal. I didn't find any fault in this goal, the first goal.
For Nico Williams.
Yes, of course. So after this match, I do believe that the Spanish, they deserve the match.
Yes, and Mr. Abou Samra, Argentina is the first time ever not to be registering a shot on target during the 90 minutes in a World Cup final. What does this say about the performances that we have seen from Argentina throughout the tournament? They have not played a top 10 team in the FIFA rankings until playing England in the semi-finals. Was it scripted, in your opinion?
Yeah, Ahmed, there's something bizarre that happened in this version in World Cup, especially with Argentina, is that they changed everything, or they used to change everything, the result, the performance, even the capacity to score goals during the last 10 minutes. Exactly the last 12 or 13 minutes as what happened during the match of Egypt.
Yes.
The same thing during the match of Switzerland, and then the match of England in the semi-final. So it's not easy for the Argentinian to play against a team who loves to keep the ball as Spain, Ahmed. The plan of the Spanish coach is to keep the ball. They don't know how to defend. They don't like to defend. Of course, they know how to defend, of course. But it's an expression that we use to say that, or to explain some teams who love to attack like Spain. That's why the Argentinians, they had a lot of difficulties tonight against the Spanish. I do believe that the Argentinian was waiting for the collapse of the physical fitness of the Spanish during the last 10 or 15 minutes. I think that never happened. So it was a shock for the Argentinian.
Yes.
But they got 2 or 3 occasions by the end of the third and the end of the fourth time. Maybe they had 2 goals to change the score by the end of the match. And I do believe that if the Argentinian arrived to the penalty kicks, they would have won this title because of the performance of Emiliano Martinez, the goalkeeper of Argentina, who showed a big performance tonight, not like the same performance that he had during the match of Egypt or the match of Switzerland.
Yes, and even though Egypt played a very good game against Argentina and nearly went to the round of 8, the quarterfinals, but maybe next time. Mr. Mohamed Abou Samra, the sports analyst and the former football player for Ghazal Al-Mahalla, thank you very much for being with us tonight on Nile TV International and this special edition. And this brings us to the end of this special edition. Thank you for watching and goodbye.